This is the Uniwell DX915 EPOS terminal with a thermal receipt printer attached. We've configured the menu for the Walla Walla menu, and we've designed it to be as fast and as quick and as easy to use as possible. So a quick run through of how the program is set up. Obviously the first thing you've got to do is to sign on to the system. There's two options here really. We can either use an operator PIN code, so one Clark ID, that's logged on the assistant, or we can use a Dallas, what we call a Dallas fob. Each of the operators would have one of their own Dallas fobs, and to sign on, simply touch the reader there, and that's sign on operator 2. In this case, there's already a transaction there, it's recalled those transactions that have been stored away. I'll just cash that off, and you'll see a receipt is printed over there. So that's signed back on again. The benefits obviously of the fob is really increased security. You can record sales by operator and voids and refunds by operator, which is quite important for cash control. Running through your menu now, down the left hand column we have all your hot and cold drinks on there. Right hand column we have your breakfast items. We can go large, so we can do a large hot breakfast which sells at £5, whereas the regular breakfast is £3. In the middle here we have your main items, so we have a roti with pork, rice pot with dal, soup, chicken. If you want to go large, you have a large salad with chicken. Again, that sells at £7 there, so taking into account the extra price for the large. We have your tarts and cakes, etc. there as well. If you want to make a correction, I simply touch the item and do a correction, so it's nice and simple. We have preset tenders on here, so £5, £10, £20, or I can simply hit cash to print out a receipt. On the receipt we can have a graphic logo area, it's for takeout. We have an itemised receipt with a subtotal, and we show VAT sales and VAT amount on the bottom there. Again, some receipt information also at the bottom, and we can have a bottom logo there. Other things we can do, we can view a journal. So if I click on the View Journal button, this goes straight into what we call an electronic journal, and I can go back through all my transactions that have been run through the till. And if I want to reprint one, I simply hit the print button, and that reprints that transaction on the system. So it's a great security feature. We can do voids and refunds on here, but again, I've kept the program very simple. We can add extra functionality if required. Reporting wise, we turn the key to either X or Z. We log on with a PIN code, go into report functions. I've got a list of reports here. We can add extra reports on there, but I've kept the basic reports. We have a financial report, an hourly report, cash and draw report, we've got a detailed clerk report, PLU sales report, and some corrections, so we're showing who's done the corrections on the machine, which again is good for security. So your auto-fill transaction, that's really a financial report. If I print that out, this is a report you'd run at the end of each night. Quite a long report. At the top here we have our major group sales, so food and drink split. Then we have our group sales, so I've got mains, breakfast, cakes, cold drinks, hot drinks. Again, we can change that setup if required. Then I've got individual operator sales, so for the assistant, we've got cash sales or different media sales if you're taking cards and things. We've got voids and refunds, etc. on there if they've been done. Clerk number 2, a lot of information on there as well for clerk number 2. And then again, media takings as well down at the bottom, and your grand total. So again, we can a lot of information on this report. If I go back in, go to report functions, let's have a look at a group PLU report. Okay, print that out. So again, this is again down at an item level. Quite a long report, but again, this is groups. So I've got all my mains grouped together. So again, hot rotis, it's showing how many I've sold and the price on there. I've sold 8 chicken fillings for £40, and again, the second I've sold 2 at price level B, which is actually my large. I've sold 2 at £7, which is a £14 total. Got all my breakfast items again, quantity sold, total value. my cakes, my cold drinks. So again, a detailed report which gives a lot of information on what's selling well. Programming wise, if I press the Clark button, turn around to SP position, log on with my Clark button, and again here this is where I can change my PLE prices, I can add new buttons to the touchscreen, I can change Clark information, date and time, tax rates, etc. So again, we can add extra items on here as required, but the trick is to keep it as simple as possible so it's nice and easy to use. Full security so that only the manager or yourself can get access to the reports and programming side of things.